There are 9 paths in front of her. She only gets to choose one.
The figure grabbed her wrist. Hard. A sharp rush of adrenaline tore through her. What are you doing, girl? Auditioning for Swan Lake, clearly. Jade pushed herself upright, brushing herself off like she hadn't just been yanked into whatever this was. The figure didn't let go. You are part of this now. Episode 5. Jade blinked, looking between Morgan and the figures, trying to force logic onto something that refused to have any. We must have fallen asleep, she said quickly. That's it. This is a dream. We just need to wake up. The leader turned to her, slowly. He released her wrist. Her hand dropped uselessly to her side. You are in the corridor between worlds, he said. You are not asleep. His gaze shifted back to Morgan. You are here for the choosing. A flicker of irritation. We did not anticipate company. He looked back at Jade, cold, assessing. You are expendable. Whoa, no, absolutely not. Morgan stepped forward, grabbing Jade's arm. You don't get to say things like that. Her voice wavered, just slightly, but she held it. The figure straightened, composed, measured. My apologies. What is the choosing? Morgan said. My name is Alaric. He gestured subtly behind him. I represent one of the 9. The others represent the rest. Jade raised a hand. Okay, quick question. What exactly are you representing? Because right now this feels very cult adjacent, and I did not sign up for that. Alaric ignored her. Alaric's attention fixed on Morgan. The choosing is the moment in which a single path is allowed to continue. That cleared up absolutely nothing, Jade said in a huff. 9 paths exist, Alaric continued. 9 possibilities. Only one will remain. Morgan's stomach dropped. What do you mean, remain? Alaric tilted his head slightly. The others will collapse. Collapse how? Jade cut in. Like poof gone? Or like dramatic end of the world, everyone screaming because I would like to emotionally prepare? They will cease to exist. Jade nodded once. Cool. Hate that. Morgan shook her head. No, I don't even know what they are. Alaric studied her. You will. Behind him, the figures moved in unison, not toward her, but outward, moving to stand watch in front of their respective doors. The corridor stretched out ahead. Long, symmetrical. Doors lined both sides, 4 on the left, 4 on the right, and 1 at the very end. 9. Jade exhaled slowly. Okay, so we've officially left Weird Dream and entered Haunted Escape Room from Hell. Morgan didn't respond. Her eyes were locked on the doors. Each one was different, subtle, but unmistakable. What is this? Morgan asked quietly. Alaric stepped beside her. Not threatening, not kind, just present. These are the paths available to you. Morgan swallowed. Paths? Yes. Jade leaned in slightly. Okay, but define paths. Are we talking life paths? Alternate timelines? Parallel universe Pinterest boards? Because I feel like we skipped several key explanations. Alaric turned to her. You are observing, he said. Do not confuse that with influence. Jade blinked. Rude. Morgan took a slow step forward, drawn, despite herself. "There are 9, she said. Her eyes moved from door to door. "Are these different versions of me?" Ulrich didn't answer immediately. Instead, he said,
"That depends on how you choose to understand them."
Jade frowned. That feels like a trick answer. Ulrich's gaze shifted between them.
They are paths. Whether you see them as reflections of yourself or as something that exists because of you,
He stepped back.
will not change what happens when you choose.
Morgan's chest tightened.
You will enter each one.
Ulrich continued.
You will witness them.
A pause.
And then
He looked at her fully.
you will choose which one is allowed to continue and which are not.
The hallway felt heavier now, like it was waiting. Morgan shook her head. "No, I can't just. What happens to the others?" Ulrich's expression didn't change.
They will not be chosen.
"That's not an answer,"
It is the only one that matters.
Ulrich said. Silence pressed in. Jade stepped closer to Morgan, lowering her voice. "Okay, so just to recap," she gestured vaguely at everything. "We're in a nightmare hallway with 9 doors, run by a guy named Ulrich. No offense, very villain-coded. And you're telling her she has to pick one, and everything else just stops existing?" A beat. "Because I would like to formally opt out."
You are already here.
The figure said. Jade exhaled. "Yeah, that tracks." Morgan's eyes were still on the doors. "I have to see them first," she said quietly. Ulrich inclined his head.
Yes,
He said. A pause.
you cannot choose what you do not understand.
The words settled deeper than they should have. Her hand hovered near the door, but her attention shifted back to Ulrich. Why me? The question landed differently than the others, quieter but heavier. Ulrich studied her. For a moment, he almost looked curious.
Because you are the only one who has not chosen.
Morgan frowned. "I haven't chosen what?" Ulrich stepped closer, not threatening, but intentional.
A path.
Jade let out a small, confused laugh. "Pretty sure she has. I mean, job, apartment, questionable taste in takeout. She's choosing things daily."
That is not what I mean.
He said. His eyes never left Morgan.
Every soul decided who they will become before they arrive.
A beat.
They believe in it. They move toward it. They become it.
Morgan's chest tightened slightly.
You,
Ulrich continued.
did not.
Silence.
You hesitated,
He said.
and because of that,
His gaze flicked briefly toward the doors.
all of them remain possible.
Jade blinked. So this is happening because she couldn't make a decision? A pause. Ulrich's expression didn't change.
This is happening,
He said.
because she still can.
Morgan stepped forward, closer to the first door. It shimmered slightly as she approached, like it recognized her. Behind her, the figures remained still, watching, waiting. Jade leaned in just enough to whisper, "Okay, if something jumps out and kills us, I just want it on record that I was against this." Morgan almost smiled. Almost. Her hand lifted, hovered just inches from the door. And then, she hesitated.
Weavers, The choosing begins. Before the doors open, you must decide what they are. A. Each door holds a different version of Morgan. B. Each door holds something that exists because of her. You are not just watching. You are deciding how this unfolds. Choose. Weave responsibly.